Come on. Come on, girls. Come on, girls. Hello, y'all. How's everybody doing today? This is Todd from Reap What You Sow. We're doing the Friday rabbit colony again. I try to do this every week. Come in here and feed them. We got a bunch of little babies that are starting to run around in here. And just went by. Just let y'all watch this a minute and I'm gonna talk to y'all again in a second. Come on, girls. Come on. What do you say, Mr. Seaux? We go pick them some greens every once in a while, pour it down there to them, and they really enjoy it. Just really whatever you can find. I just went around and trimmed all the trees a little bit and give it to them. We got a little bit of everything in here. We got the rabbits, some chuckers, pheasants, quails, chickens. We don't have a lot of everything except for the rabbits. Everything else is just a few of them in here. Seems like everything gets along like that. A big gray buck right here on this side, that's Seaux, that's the buck. Everything else in here is does except for him. He's the only buck in here except for young bucks. I've got one pheasant in here, one male and one female, and there's 5 chuckers in here. Just a couple different chickens in here. They were getting picked on the outside, so we put them in here to keep them safe. What we got in here is about a 1,200 square foot rabbit colony. It's about 20 by 30 is what it comes out to be. I've got regular hurricane wire all the way around. The hurricane wire goes in the ground 1 foot. That's what helps keep them from digging out. I've got chicken wire up against that and we have a top on it. I've got this old trampoline on the top. I'll bring it up and let you see it. There's a trampoline cover right there on the top. What that does is give them a little bit of shade. Now all the way across in the back where you see that tin at, that dirt's piled up all the way across. It's probably 4 or 5 foot tall. And what that does is they bury into that ground. They dig their holes into that hill. And that's where they have their babies at. On the back side of this barn, there's a 6 by 12 stall, which they can get from in here to from this rabbit colony on the outside to go in there, and that's where we feed them at, and their water and everything. And there's some that have babies in there too. There's a couple boxes in there. I've had a lot of comments on people asking if you have any problems with your ear mites or any kind of diseases from any other rabbits. I've had no problems with this whatsoever. The only thing, they get ear mites every once in a while, and you put a little oil in there like mineral oil or any kind of baby oil, just any kind of oil. If it's real bad, you put a little bit of Ivermectin, a drop of Ivermectin in your oil, and it'll take care of them like that too, if it's really bad. But what we do is we got mostly does in here. We raise them up until they're about 4 or 5 weeks old, and then I'll take them out, and I got some pins on the inside, and that's the ones we process. To control my population in here, that's why I've got 1 buck, and I'll pull him out. When I start getting too many babies, I'll pull him out, and that way, that's the only way you can control your population in here. Now, I've tried several different things of getting grass to grow in here. It just don't work. What I'm wanting to do is expand this out the back side, and I'm going to bring y'all over there and show you in just a minute. I want to be able to make it to where I can have a place where I can let the grass grow, where I can let them in there and eat for a few days, and then I can lock them out to keep them from going in there. And I'm going to show y'all what I got on mine. Come here, little one. I don't know if y'all seen that one. Right here, there's a pipe in front of me. That rabbit just went in that pipe. It's a little baby. That pipe right there goes inside that pile of dirt, and they have mounds all over in that dirt. That's where they have their babies at, and get out of the hot weather too. That's a female pheasant right there. Got a couple. Yeah, there's a couple guineas running around here. They're young. There's the male pheasant. This is all in, it's either New Zealand's or Californians, and I've got a little bit of the giants in here too. They're crossed up. Y'all have had a lot of questions about this rabbit colony, of how it's working out, how you control everything. It has seemed to work out very, very well. I've got a self feeder on the inside that I keep full. We fill it up every morning. And it seems to work pretty good. I'm gonna show y'all around a little bit. See that tin up there? They get in the shade up there. There's holes all over up underneath this stuff. That's the low spot right there. That's where the water goes out. It goes into that pond, then out in the field. That's part of the chicken pen on the backside right there. Okay, behind where this chair is at, y'all see that hole? That goes into the inside part of this colony. There's a chucker. Alright, what I wanted to show y'all is this side of that barn right there is where the goats are. Okay, there is a path that goes all the way around this pen. It passes on the back side of this pen, and there's a gap right there. See that wire all the way in the back, which is right, let me get my finger on the camera, right there. There's a cattle panel up high that keeps the cows from coming in here, into this lane. The goats go underneath that. There's a pond right there. Everything goes in that back pasture right there. That's where my goats feed at, in the back. All right, I'm gonna walk back there and show you what I'm talking about. All right, y'all, I'm bringing you down the lane. This is a temporary fence on the right-hand side. I've got some cattle panels. I'm gonna build a really good fence all the way around here. Let me turn around real slow. It's real wet right here. We just had that storm come in. Coming into that barn right there, That's my feeder where I feed my cows. There's a double gate to go in and out of the barn from right there. That lane comes through here. See, my cows can come into this field right here to the right of me. I'm not sure where it's at on the camera. Okay, this lane keeps going right through here, under that gate, and into that pasture. Okay, this is the back side of the rabbit pen. I want to come off of this post right here, leave a lane right here, and build another rabbit colony where this iron is right here. I'm going to remove all this stuff here and build another colony on the back side. I've got to figure out a way to be able to get the rabbits from this side to that side and be able to cut them off from going in there. That way I can let the grass grow in that pen. I've got a good idea how to do it. If y'all got any suggestions on that, let me know. And I'm gonna put y'all's thoughts and mine together, and I'm gonna get something done on that. I wanna be able to let them go in there and get them some green when they want to, but yet be able to control them going in and out of there. I hear you, baby. That's Carmel. She wants some loving. Heard Miss Willow and Daniel. You see what I'm talking about? The lane coming around. All right, y'all. Y'all leave me some comments on that. See what y'all think. What do y'all think is going to work? I've got something in my mind, but I want to take what y'all got and put it all together. Guys, we had that video the other day of Doris having the babies. She still got her 2 babies. Everything's going fine. Well, we've got another one coming into labor now. So I'm not sure if she's going to have them tonight or tomorrow. I mean, it might be 3 or 4 days. She might do the same thing Doris did, but we got another one, which is Sonic, is fixing to have babies too. And it's going to be her first time to have babies, so we're going to have to keep an eye on her. All right, if you like what you see, leave me a thumbs up, y'all. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. God bless. Catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.